After over 1 month since the summer transfer window opened, Arsenal fans are still waiting for that major marquee signing, and one name that has been hovering around in recent time is Atletico Bilbao winger Nico Williams. Hi guys, welcome along to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as it concerns Arsenal. Guys, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. Let's take this to 1,000 subscribers. Alright, according to The Athletic, Arsenal have identified Nico Williams as their first choice transfer target should they decide to strengthen their options on the wing. Nevertheless, the deal remains complicated as the Athletic club star's FT release clause must be paid in full upfront, which might require Arsenal to offload some of their current forwards to create both space and funds for the transfer. After missing out on top targets Benjamin Sesko and Victor Osimhen, the rumours have died down with Arteta reportedly now looking at Nico Williams instead. Well, it is no secret that clubs from across Europe have been keeping an eye on the Atletico Bilbao star, with Liverpool, Barcelona and Chelsea all interested. Williams stayed on the left of La Roya's front three in Germany as they became four-time European champions thanks to a 2-1 win over England. A game where Nico Williams scored the opener, lashing on to a Lamine Yamal ball to fire past Jordan Pickford. He also scored in the 4-1 win over Georgia in the last 16, as well as providing one assist during the tournament. Well, Barcelona seem to be leading in the race to sign the Spanish winger. According to Fabrizio Romano, Nico Williams' agent has met with Barcelona director Deco to discuss the winger's proposed move. The La Liga giants have identified the 22-year-old as a priority target and want to reform his brilliant international partnership with Lamine Yamal. The situation doesn't rule Arsenal out of the race, as Romano also claims Barcelona have worries over Arsenal and Chelsea, who are set to remain in the race to sign Nico Williams. He adds that Barca wants to be fast in getting a deal over the line because the London duo are keeping a close eye on the winger situation. Barca are said to be prepared to advance, starting from next week, and push on this deal to avoid a Premier League club making their move. The 23-year-old Williams penned a new contract in Bilbao last December, tying him to the club until 2027 with a release clause of £48.7 million. Arteta is said to be a huge fan of the winger, who directly contributed to 19 goals in the league last season. He is certainly going to be a huge competition for Gabriel Martinelli, who wasn't at his best last year. So a new left winger is a possibility for Arsenal. The Gunners will also be concerned about his wage, which is said to be around £180,000 per week. If this deal must happen, Arsenal will have to balance the books in line with financial fair play and profit and sustainability rules, which means they might have to consider player sales. Well, it seems Reiss Nelson could be one of those making a switch from North London to gain more playing time. Nelson, who is valued at £25 million, wants to leave Arsenal this summer. The Arsenal Academy player appears to be on his way out this summer after failing to establish himself as a regular fixture in Mikel Arteta's side. The 24-year-old made 24 appearances for the Gunners last season, primarily as a substitute. Nelson joined Arsenal back in 2007, coming up the ranks at some pace before securing promotion to the first team in 2019. He even had an impressive loan spell at dot side Feyenoord. So according to Fabrizio Romano, Westham are indeed keen, but that the deal is not as close as some have made it out to be. Westham have been busy in the current transfer window and are still working as usual on several deals, including a striker and one more centre-back. It's not closed yet, but for sure Reiss Nelson is expected to leave Arsenal this summer, and he's one of the names on West Ham's list. They like him, but nothing is imminent yet, as it is still at the initial stages. The Hammers' interest in the Arsenal player is believed to date back to a year ago, when he was set to become a free agent. The winger eventually decided to sign a new contract at the Emirates Stadium, but West Ham have continued to track him, and a deal for him this summer is on the cards. Nelson, who still has 3 years left on his contract, is keen on the move to London Stadium, and Arsenal are ready to cash in on him after he communicated his desire to leave this summer if the right offer came along. Despite his lack of senior football in recent years, Nelson has suitors in the Premier League. There is also interest in his services from Crystal Palace, who are looking to bolster their attack ahead of next season. The Eagles seek more firepower in the final third and feel the right winger could be a great addition to their ranks. Following Michael Olise's departure, Crystal Palace do need more quality on the flanks, and Nelson could be an ideal fit. Well, meanwhile, Arsenal are yet to agree a fee for Riccardo Calafiori. According to an update from Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal are planning to use Jacob Kiwior as part of the deal. However, Kiwior is not completely sold on the idea of joining Bologna, since he does have transfer interest elsewhere in Serie A. Either way, Arsenal remain interested in signing Riccardo Calafiori, and they will allow Jacob Kiwior to leave this summer on loan with an option to buy. Earlier this week, it was claimed the €40 million had been agreed between Arsenal and the Serie A side, but the final details of a sell-on clause with his former club Basel were causing delays. Following this latest snag, Calafiori is now expected to return for pre-season training with Bologna this week as the transfer saga rumbles on. But we'll see how this pans out in the coming weeks. But guys, tell me what you think about the latest transfer updates. Please leave your views in the comment section, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Let's take this to 1,000 subscribers.